skies of a different light. White noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true,
you're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
start the day off, we head out to Chertsey, 65 Meldon Street, the property in question. We sell at the request of ASB Bank Limited, an exercise of the mortgage number 11279270.3. It is, of course, a fee simple estate that you look to acquire under that certificate of title 274889 in the Canterbury Land Registry. As always, the property is offered today for sale, but for sale subject to a confidential reserve price. Subject to it being achieved, the next highest bidder from there will be the next owner. Also, I point out that the vendor has the ability to withdraw the property at any point. I, as the auctioneer, can also refuse a bid too. If you are successful in purchasing, you're obligated to do the following things: pay a 10% deposit and sign that sale and purchase agreement as well. Settlement date from there is going to be on or before the 4th of October, obviously this year, 2023. I also point out that the property will, from the fall of the hammer, be at the sole risk of the purchaser in all respects, and that the property is sold subject to existing tenancies or occupations, including holding over by the mortgagor, and the vendor is not required to give vacant possession on completion date. The vendor is also not bound or liable to point out the area, dimensions and boundaries of the property, and the property shall be sold on an as-is-whereas basis, and the vendor gives absolutely no warranty. It's also a case of there being nothing in the nature of a fixture or a chattel included in the sale. But the two-bedroom proposition here in Chertsey, of course, 1,012 square metres, that quarter of an acre, that you sit atop. So buyers, that is enough from me. We look to hear from you. Look for an opening bid in the room. What do we start with here on Meldon Street? What's the number that works for you? 200, was it Corey? Corey from the team working with a buyer on the phone. Off we go. $200,000. Do you advance? Maybe 250. Next step to take. What do you say? $200,000 over here on the telephone. First call, $200,000 for number 65. Second call, 250. Welcome in as well, sir, at 250. Look for 300 as a response, maybe. But 250, quarter down the front here. At $250,000, who gives me the 300? Once, twice, at $250,000. Others to join in, very welcome. Here, have you, sir, just behind at 3. At 300,000, you're back at 350. Row behind at $300,000. Bid and offered at 3. Here on the phone or elsewhere at $300,000 with you at this point in time. Still, first, second, we come back. What about 25? It's better. 320, we work with that number at $320,000. Accepted, maybe 340, maybe straight to 350 though. $320,000, the number you need to beat. At where was that? 325. Can't tempt you back with something stronger here to help. Go with that. 325. If you prefer to work with a handful, I'll do the same courtesy here. 325 and only there at 325. Corey, here, 30 or stronger is there. First call at $325,000. Second the money at 325. Is it better? 27. Okay, the pair on top at 327. 30. Nice and rounded off at $330,000. What's the next to be? Is it 340? At $330,000 on the aisle. My left, once at $330,000. Second call. Down the back is there better, third and final at $330,000 for Chertsey, 1,012 square metres. Shelley, can I have some instructions? Bids $330,000. Have it on the aisle. No advance. Nothing better further. As we seek instructions. The bid stands with you, sir, ma'am, on the aisle there at $330,000. Corey, you had the one earlier bid. Do we try 32, 35, anything more? Stay on the race at 3-3-0. No, not at this point in time. Okay, I'm going to have a conversation on the phone here, sir, ma'am. I'm going to ask you just to join me in the side room there. You're in front at 3:30. We're going to come and speak to you privately. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with an update on the next option. Right, ladies and gentlemen, going back to Meldon Street, a slight update for you, and an improvement in that position. The bid now stands at $345,000 with our highest bidder. That's a level at which I'll be putting the hammer down. The property for sale at that level if I don't see better here in the room, but I give you that last opportunity. $345,000. Chertsey, very much selling. Last opportunity, anything more? Do we go 350? Do we consider it, think about it? Do we act? Counting down for the first at 345. Even 1,000, 46. Behind at 345 over here. Third and final call at $345,000. Nowhere else where it's going. Gone and sold. Well done. Congratulations. Appreciate your involvement and your efforts. Just give us a couple of minutes, ladies and gents. We're just going to get that paperwork sorted and we'll be back with Hollis Ave very shortly.
This time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, don't know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home.
Well, thank you for your patience, folks. We carry on the second of our mortgagee auctions. We head out and up the hill to Cashmere, 57 Hollis Ave, the next property. Just again, reading you through some of those formalities in question, reminding you that the vendor is selling under a power of sale that holds as mortgagee of the property in exercise of the mortgage number 1268627.0.2, and the purchaser will assume without evidence that the periods have happened, the events have happened, and the required period has elapsed, entitling the vendor to exercise its power of sale. The vendor shall not be required to provide vacant possession once more, and the property again is sold on an as-is whereas basis, and the vendor makes no warranties nor accepts any liability in respect to the property, and no insurance claims will be transferred to the purchaser. The area, dimensions and description of the property are believed and shall be taken to be correct, and no error or misdescription which may exist herein shall annul the sale or entitle the purchaser to compensation. Nothing in the nature of a fixture or chattel again is included in today's sale, and the risk for the property and chattel shall pass to the purchaser from the date of this agreement being today if you purchase. Settlement is 10 working days from again today being the date of the agreement, and again we offer the property subject to a confidential reserve price, subject to it being achieved. The highest bidder again will be the owner. As auctioneer, I'll determine any unlikely disputes or name any of my licensed colleagues if they're bidding on behalf of a buyer, and on top of that as well, I can refuse a bid, and then if you are successful, those obligations as before, just a 10% deposit and of course signature required upon the contract. But of course a prestigious location, Hollis Ave here in Cashmere, the 4 bedrooms, the superb views, a big part of the draw to the hills as we know. So buyers, we put it to you easy as that. What are we starting with this time round?
Morning, Ned.
Morning.
545615.
Can we round that off? 550?
Go on.
Good on you. $550,000. It was a mouthful. You've helped me out. Too early in the morning for those sort of numbers, but 550 a whole lot easier. Off we go. $550,000. Who can test from there? What do we think and do? Is there 575? Maybe. First call, $550,000, bid and offered right off the bat, and off we go. Second call at $550,000. Do you contest? Maybe 10 more. 560? Better, ma'am. Off you go with you. $575,000. What's the response to that? Is it 600 or something a little erratic? At $575,000. Just the one bid. 575. Ma'am, in the corner with you at 575. Who squares it off? First call at 575 for Hollis Ave. Second call at 580. That was with you, was it, sir? No. Heard it. Back row. $580,000. In front by the handful at 580. Do we try 600 this time, ma'am? 580, here. First call at 580. Second, 5 again if you'd like at 85.
590.
There we go. 590. Your turn, I think, sir. Good on you. $600,000 and 620. Out of reach, I wouldn't have thought so. 640 maybe. $620,000 there. First call at 620. 510, call it out. Second call. You're nodding at which number, sir? 5 more. 25. It's 6, 2 and 5. 6 the little quarter. For the first, for the second, it's $625,000. Third final, it's 625. You're in now, sir. 5 more, 630. Welcome, it's 630. Back here. 35, can I say? Here or there? It's 6-3 and 0. Cedric instructions? Sell it, 630 to you, sir, if I don't see more, at $630,000. We're advancing. 5 more at 35. He's back behind you there at 635. Ma'am, is it 40 or is it down here? It's $635,000. Have the bid. Selling once at 6. 2.5. 37.5. Work with that at 6,375. 40, I assume, though. Is it there, sir? Another 2.5 at 6,375. Front row. With the little 2.5. We coming back, ma'am? Once called at 37.5, 40. There we have it. At 640, I advise 650, but $640,000 there. Hers, hammer falling at 640. 2.5 at 642.5. 642,500. Is it 45? Is it 50? At 642,500. Who's call at 42.5 and selling. Second at 42.5. No better, sir. Ma'am, 45? You look like you want to. Third final call. 4-5, but just in the nick of time at 6-4-5. Is it 50 this time? Do we work in the 2.5s? 2.5, 47.5. Try the 50. Could be the finish line perhaps. 6-4-7-500. Again, we count down once, twice. It's 6-4-7.5. 650. Try something different, sir. 650. Oh, got on top of yourself. 651. No. 651. Gave you time to do the same. Have a quick chat if you need to. 651. If it's 52, I accept it. But 651 is the number. First call at $651,000. In the back corner, not 1,000 more. Twice. And third, that's one. 152, but it did take some time. At 652. Do we come back at 55? 56, that's better. Like your style. 656. But not defeated, sir. Do we round it off at 60? 656, and hold on. The bid now 656, sir. 57 or 60. What do you think? For Cashmere, for the views, 4 bedrooms, once, twice at 56, not 57. Third and final. You sure? Going? Going? Gone and sold, ma'am. Well done. Thank you to our underbidders. Appreciate your involvement. Thank you for coming along. Appreciate your company, your involvement. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you.